Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more Kingmaker. I want to try and find this wizard who lives here and knows what's going on with the trolls. So, we have been warned about the traps surrounding his hut, and we have been told that if we stick to the road, there will be no traps.
Check that out.
And that the trolls are too stupid to stick to the road, so they tend to trigger the traps.
I did as you asked.
We also found a man who
March on.
had not stayed on the road and lost his boots and got blown off his feet by an explosion and was very scared. We sent him back to the road and he let us know that his trading partner was somewhere down the road by the cart. We have not found him. Herbs and loot. Yeah, but we got that.
It is done.
This requires your attention.
Oh, that was lucky. Oh, that was really lucky. You know
you
what?
can count on me.
If we can get the experience, we probably
I
should
did as you
try.
asked. Done and done.
We haven't found the cart yet. We have found bandits and a dead man by the side of the road. Oh no, not Delgado. Never a Delgado. Well, Bartholomew, you're the man I'm here to see. There's a suspicious cart. He may be a necromancer or something equally nasty. Let's be careful. A middle-aged man stands before you, who apparently likes to use blue magic. His clothes are not too gaudy, but tasteful. Despite living in the wilderness, he looks well-groomed, even dapper. His moustache is slick, and the nails on agile, soft hands are meticulously polished. What a pleasant surprise! Welcome, my lord. Would you like a cup of tea? Something stronger, perhaps? It's a great honor for a humble hermit entertaining such an important personage. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bartholomew Delgado at your service. How may I be of assistance? I'd hazard a guess that the kind of learning he is interested in is not socially acceptable and generally has things to do with corpses and graveyards. You seem to be an educated man. What are you doing in these woods? I am simply a humble researcher in the field of esoteric sciences, and I've chosen this location to work in peace, away from the noise of the city. When the environment is quiet and the air is fresh, ink just begs to be set on paper. Your hands are not covered in ink blotches. You are meticulously clean. Octavia laughs. And no rude neighbours to complain about explosions, smoke, or ghastly screams. Bartholomew gives a wry smile. Yes, that's equally valuable. Are those traps in the woods? Are they yours? They're mine, yes. You see, while I'm happy to welcome guests, I prefer those who are capable of coherent speech. I've neither interest in nor desire to waste my time with fighting off every monster that comes across my dwelling, but I did leave a safe passage for those who can read. I even installed a sign. You must have seen it. Oh wait, we were supposed to read that? Amiri frowns. So what if someone can't read? Bartholomew shrugs. Literacy is one of humanity's most significant achievements. Trust me, my traps aren't even close to the worst dangers threatening anyone who chooses to remain in the darkness of ignorance, though I suppose if I ever meet a painter here, I could ask him to add a picture to my warning sign. What about local bandits? Do they bother you here? Oh, they tried once. Now they make every effort to stay away. They only show up if they don't have any other options, and even then, they just politely ask me to enchant their arrows. Oh, really? So you have a working arrangement, do you? And you're happy to help them? Just because someone asks me to do something doesn't mean I actually do it, Bartholomew says with a shrug. Although, to be honest, in these parts, you can't really tell a local bandit from a peaceful hunter based on looks alone. Sometimes even those who can read get caught in your traps. A trader by the name of Wayne, for instance. Oh, Wayne. Frankly, I wonder what was going on with his brain, but he'd just rush into the forest, being perfectly aware of the danger. Obviously, if you hadn't rescued him, I would, just a bit later, after he'd learned his lesson. I see, I think you've satisfied my curiosity. Thank you for that, at least. Oh, I'm always happy to help those who seek knowledge. Right, about that. What do you know about the local trolls who are resistant to fire? I've never heard anything like it. If this is true, I'll have to revise my defences. Bartholomew suddenly goes silent, frowns, and closes his eyes. My lord, I'm afraid we must intermit that conversation for now. A moment ago, a troll was caught in one of my fire traps, and it was unharmed. I suggest that a chance to explore its corpse would better equip me to answer your questions. My liege, I humbly request your protection. Please follow me. So be it.
We will prevail!
Hello, troll. Please don't kill Bartholomew. We're trying to protect him. Right. Let's get on with a good old-fashioned defensive charge. And roll a 1. Lovely. Let's get some acid splashes on that troll.
You can't stop me.
Nice. Alright, Amiri, I think you deserve to get angry here. Hit that troll and hit him hard. You can't. Okay, can you still... Why can't you go this way? You can go this way.
That?
Good. There's a trap, that's okay.
Tear them apart!
That's also a troll. Right.
Strike
Hit that
with
troll.
all your might.
While he's not regenerating. And in fact... Regeneration... Protection for impact... Okay, so he doesn't have the... He doesn't have an icon for having been hit with acid to reduce his regeneration, or temporarily disable it. Lindsay, this is a big dangerous troll. We need some sort of protection. Yeah, there we go. Now, what's the wizard going to do? He's going to protect himself. Wise choice. Okay. Harim, if you can stay here and heal, that would be great. Is healing needed? Not quite yet, although in Amiri's case, possibly. Right. Let's try it. You never know. He passed his save. Okay.
Do not falter!
Consider me provoked.
Any acid damage we can do as well. Get that power attack in there. You never know, it might work. Right. Keldrak Morden, you took a bit of a nasty blow. Self-lay on hands for 17. And get in there with 2 attacks. Loving that second one. Lindsay, it's a troll. It's nasty. Magic Missile's a great spell. Never misses. Always hits. Acid arrow? Yes. And he missed. See, I'm thinking that troll. No, he did bundle his attacks on the same target. Okay. Harim, what else you got? Fortitude for half is not great. Okay, if we go healing, stick it on her. That works. Okay.
Onwards!
That's an unfortunate miss.
This is for you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Right, hit that troll. Nice. Lindsay, you don't have acid, don't waste your turn. And I think now... Oh, he's not, okay. So, troll got up, provoked 3 attacks of opportunities, troll got down.
What a waste.
If we can take the troll to negative constitution, he should also die.
Stay behind me!
Not sure if the game will acknowledge that though, so let's go in with an
I'll
acid
fight if I have
splash
to.
and finish him off. Bartholomew walks around the troll's corpse. It appears to have exploded. Good luck studying that. At least they're still vulnerable to steel and acid. Now let's look into why this creature lost its respect for fire. Bartholomew recites an incantation and waves his hand over the troll's chest. Yeah, as if our party magician couldn't just cast detect magic. Then points at a specific spot on it. There, branded on the flesh, is a symbol of a blacksmith's hammer. Yeah, it was glowing bright orange, circled by thorn-studded vines. Whatever this is, that's the reason its flesh didn't burn. Harim inspects the brand closely. Alas, I recognize this cursed symbol. This is the hammer of Taurag, a god neglectful of even his most devoted followers. I don't know why his hammer is decorated with thorns, but it suits the treacherous god well. Taurag isn't treacherous. Droskar, on the other hand, or Droxar, depending on... Yes, the spelling is inconsistent. Would make more sense. As would... oh, what's his name? The other dwarven fire god. Is it Angrad? Anyway. The wizard slowly makes an incision around the brand and then peels the flesh off, excising the brand completely. I must study this. Here's the key to my laboratory. Wait for me there. I'll join you soon enough. Without another word, Bartholomew whispers an incantation and vanishes. And now we need to find our way back to the laboratory safely. With all these traps around.
What's the
Speaking of
hold-up?
traps...
Now I'm embarrassed.
Okay, back away from the trap lady. I think I know where we are. Are we literally like right here by where Wayne was? Yes, we are. And we're wanting to get back there. Obviously, the sanest thing to do would be to
My search was not in vain.
go back to the road.
Here!
But where's the fun in that? I mean,
I did as you asked.
honestly, if we'd keep disarming all his traps, that's probably not going to endear him to us. But here we are again. So there's a cart. Oh, hello. What's
I did
this?
as you asked.
We're not looting that. Is there like a little graveyard at the back? There isn't. Okay. For some reason I thought there'd be a little grave, like, you know, an erstwhile apprentice. Please tell me that's... A cozy house stands away from the main roads, an excellent place for a hermit, but apparently not where his laboratory is. Oh, that's not good. This could be it. And there's probably traps nearby, yes, on either side of the road. Another one here-ish? Apparently not, okay. Branded troll, we're taking those. We're not taking these because that's his private stuff. If he turns into an enemy later on, that's another matter. Because those shadows don't look ominous at all.
You see that?
I do. It's blatantly locked. Oh, it was rather easy, okay.
Follow me.
Beware of traps. I was about to say, lady, if it's locked, just leave it. Okay, we need to remove the evidence of our tampering. And by the evidence, I mean the singeing and burn marks upon our bodies. Found a secret door, found a chest. It is... No! Alright, leave it. Just leave it, lady. We know this man's probably up to no good, but he's supposed to be helping us right now. I mean, obviously he does wicked things here. Hello, dimwit. You're a troll. Let's try not to talk to you because... Oh, goodness. Giant troll hand, that's too big. What kinds of experiments does he conduct here? Wicked ones. Very wicked ones. He's also not here. He is supposed to meet us here. There are things we should be clicking on. Let's not click just yet.
Onwards.
Bah. A hoarse croak comes from behind the bars. Bah. The troll sitting in the cage is so thin you can see his ribs through the skin. Although you see no scars, his pelt is matted with dried blood, and his eyes are dull and unfocused. Various knives, saws, and bloody manacles scattered about leave little doubt that this troll has suffered. Bah. The troll croaks through clenched teeth. Kill me! Enough! It hurts! Oh, now here he comes. Sorry, I'm just suffering a bit here myself. Bartholomew rushes into the laboratory, waving the sample of branded troll skin excitedly. It was simpler than I thought. This is just a simple spell of fire protection. Any competent wizard could cast it. The usual element was the way the spell was applied. Sorry, the unusual element was the way the spell was applied. This wasn't cast by any human hand, though. Oh no. The brand was stamped on with some artifact which would make it possible to make trolls fire-resistant in massive numbers. The artifact Tarchushio was looking for, no doubt. This is grave news for us all. My fire traps are useless now, and making acid traps will take time and resources. More importantly for trolls to organize in such a way, there must be some greater intelligence operating behind the scenes. And if that's the case, the list of potential targets for a force that formidable is a short one. Bartholomew pauses, then begins to rummage through his lab. I promised you a reward, so please accept these acid ones. I'm afraid you may need them soon. First, you might want to explain to me why this troll is in your cage. Bartholomew's eyes light up. Oh yes, this is the greatest project of my career. I'm exploring the regenerative abilities of trolls in the hopes of passing them on to humans. Can you imagine the possibilities? Pain, senility, mutilations, even death itself, defeated. Oh, you weren't concerned I acquired the troll illicitly, were you? Don't worry, I purchased it legally. I'm not some poacher out roaming the Baron's woods. I sometimes have trouble accepting laws that would protect lowlifes like him, but he is within his rights, unfortunately. I mean, trolls are barely sentient. Not cattle to be bought and sold. What do you do? This is a disgusting practice, but it doesn't violate any laws. I can't forbid you to continue your experiments. The troll is a traditional enemy of dwarven kind, and as a paladin of Taurag, I should really see it dead. As such, setting it free would allow me to maybe kill it. If he's going to keep torturing it, though, it probably deserved it, sort of. I am pleased our minor ideological differences are respected. We might prove extremely useful to each other. We shall see about that. Are you both insane? Octavia shouts. Keeping a living creature in a cage, torturing it. This is inhumane! Now, child. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll have to fix that later. Bartholomew answers slowly. Now, child. I would never do anything like this with humans. This is a troll. A mindless man-eater. Your company kills them in the dozens. Well, about 3 so far. No, 4. It's not the same! Octavia turns to you for support. Would you allow cruelty like this in your lands? Order him to set the troll free. You know, you do have a fair point, Bartholomew. You probably should let the troll out of its cage. Bartholomew throws a long, sullen glance your way. At once, my lord, he finally manages through clenched teeth. Octavia gives Bartholomew a gloatful smile. That's not even a word. Understand? Understand? Her whisper is just barely audible. The wizard turns away without saying a word. About setting that troll free.
No stopping now.
It doesn't seem to be very free. It's staying away from us for now. Yeah, but the troll, is still in its cage. Bartholomew meets you with a long, sullen gaze. Good day, my baron. Technically, you're not on my land. Do you have anything for sale? Certainly. Giant Slayer's clasp. Ooh, Amiri, this would be really good for you. Patch feather tokens, okay. Large oak tree. Small bag of holding would help us carry more stuff. He's already given us a wand of acid arrow. He said he was giving us wands, but we appear to only have one. Dodge bonuses do stack, so for our dwarfs this should go up to a +6 bonus against trolls. I'm not sure the game will manage that. Grabbing this for Amiri though seems like a really good idea because she has a low armor class as it is. What's that? Natural armor +1. Definitely swapping that for now. Anyone else could... Yes. I see it already. There we go. Right. Well, now we could probably rummage around. But he might not like it. What's this? Temple of Roses by Elistin of Cenaria. We should probably have looked at these before looking at the troll. Roaring flames are devouring the Temple of Roses. The petals of the flowers darken, curl up and finally turn to ash. The moment of utter pain and ugliness that comes before final serene eternity. Burning idols seem to grimace, cry, laugh, and turn their fiery gazes upon me. The heat grows unbearable, but I dare not turn my eyes from this sacred fire, admiring its every precious moment while my eyes still serve me. Laymen will call me a vandal. They'll say that I destroyed a priceless piece of art because I hated everything beautiful. Yes, you shouldn't burn temples of Shilling. It won't go down well with the clergy. But do not believe this. I love the temple more than my life, and I lit it with the fires that burn in my heart. For can there be a higher devotion than melting together with the object of your admiration into the shining splendor of oblivion? And then who wrote that down? Did someone cast Speak with Dead? Oh, we need that. I'm not going to ask. Shambolitus. Cooking ingredient. What about this? Bartholomew's Diary. This is the title page of a diary covered with crudely scratched symbols. There are numerous smears, worn spots, cuts, and burns on it. Bartholomew obviously isn't a tidy type. The leather cover is spotted with acid burns. Page edges are tattered. There are 4 symbols carved on. The first one is B. 3 others stand separately, I and I, as if B stands for the name of Bartholomew, but what does this I and I mean? Interesting. The Great Experiment, day 104. I've burned all the previous pages, too embarrassed to remember what a complete fool I was. But now that I've got the creature, I call it Dimwit. Everything is going to be all right. Studying the troll's ability to regenerate will lead me to my ultimate goal. The Great Experiment, day 112. Got a reason to celebrate. While determining Dimwit's pain threshold, I found out it practically has no such thing. Wounds, broken bones, amputations, and the rest of the perils of a warrior's or mage's life. For a troll, these things are no threat at all. The trick is to avoid getting carried away while working with fire or acid, so that impact spots will heal in several days. Amazing! And there might be a right click to read more, but that's enough to know for now. Is our work done here now? I mean, he's told us what we pretty much already surmised. I don't think we should rob the man of the contents of his trapped chest. us to go and fight the Hodag. That can wait. And this lost child out here somewhere in the Null Marches is important. We should look into that. We are not taking those things. They don't belong to us. Now, let's wend our merry way back down to the road where we may indeed find the signpost that was mentioned to us. He agreed to set the patrol free immediately. I cannot be certain he'll live up to his word. He seemed to give the impression he would honour it, but he has not done so. The troll is still there. I'm hoping that's just a bug and it will be gone next time we come back or something. Oh, we can check the signpost. What does it say? Proceed with caution, traps ahead. Speaking of caution and traps, is there anything here that might identify this fellow? A merchant's letter. Yes! And Amulet of Agile Fists. Well, we're taking those. Yes, there is a scroll bar. Hooray. My sweet Lescan, I've just received a letter from you and rushed immediately to answer. I want you to get word from me as soon as you arrive in New Stettin. With all these endless travels of yours, I've become an expert on roads and settlements myself. Little Ketri asks about his father's whereabouts every night instead of a bedtime story. Then I get a map and show him. Here's our Galt, and these are the stolen lands. Here's Brevoy, and this is the road your father is riding on right now. Then we wish you good night and go to sleep. Everything is all right here. The workers you've hired finally finished painting the walls and fixing the roof. Now sitting at the very top of our house is that marvellously forged weathercock you brought from Numeria. It's perching up there and watching around. What's there behind the horizon? Maybe the master is on his way home. Ron the Baldhead returned recently. You'd somehow missed each other in Myvan. He's told a bunch of tall stories about his adventures, as he usually does. Told us there is a Hodag living in the woods in the 7 stolen lands. I almost fainted on the spot. That's the forest you pass by every time. Maybe Ron just lies. Gods know he usually does, but I beg you to take care and choose the other road to skip coming near that damned forest. I'm writing this now and can't keep my tears from running. I'm just not myself without you. The only joy I have is watching little Ketri. His face and yours are as like as 2 peas. He even frowns just like you. You've always bring me some presents, dresses or shoes. Now this turquoise brooch you promised last time. But I need none of that. The only thing I need is you by my side, safe and sound. Take care of yourself. Be back soon. Your beloved, Olika and Ketri. So for those of you not familiar with Galarian, Galt is basically Galarian's version of France. And I'm not saying that to be horribly reductionist and say, oh look, it's just like France because of what. No. Galt has a national flag which is red, white and blue. It had a revolution and killed off most of its nobles. A few remaining ones fled to surrounding lands. They executed them with a guillotine, and now that they've had their revolution, they can't work out how to keep running their country, so they keep having a revolution in this kind of state of endless revolution because they don't know what to do next. Brevoy, well, we know about Brevoy. We've been to Brevoy. We came from Brevoy. Myvan, we recently learned about. So it's world building, right? It's information. It's an amulet of natural armor that someone should be wearing. How about... Why are you not wearing it? Oh, I see. Snap. Well, You can have your old one back then. And then you, someone... Okay, you. Great. There we go. Boomf. And actually, in terms of feats, he's got heavy armor proficiency, so I should probably be getting him heavy armor at some point. Some point when we're back in town, probably. It would explain his low armor class. Right. Well, let's go back to Wayne. See if we get to tell him the bad news. There's been no journal updates yet, but that doesn't mean there's no journal updates. You know what I mean? I mean, we've read the letter and everything, you know? Hey Wayne, we got some really bad news for you, man. Also, let's swap those two in the initiative order, that makes more sense. Thank you! Wayne's Steve is still chattering, but he seems to be focusing better. Thank you, you saved my life! We found Leskin. He's dead. Here's his brooch, because we're apparently now Scottish. That's not how you spell brooch. Brooch and brooch are a homonym. Brooch! Brooch is the Scottish version of brooch. Give it to his family, so they have something to remember him by. Dead? Oh, that's awful. May Pharasma save his soul. Yes, Lescon bought this brooch for his wife. Said it was a birthday present. Thank you. I'll make sure she gets it. And thanks again for all you've done for me to date. Look, this may sound disrespectful, but Wayne, mate, you don't even have boots. See if Lescons will fit you, because at least that way you'll have something to remember him by as well as you walk away from here, and try not to get into too much trouble on the way out of here. Don't be sad, friend. When fate deals you a blow, take it gladly. Your whole life is one road to the end, and each day is but another step along the way. But how can I go on living if there's no sense in it? You could spread the word of Gratuitous, help people understand the futility of existence. The sooner this agony of life ends, the sooner eternal tranquility will come. You know, that probably didn't help him too much, Harim, but you have a strange way of looking at things sometimes. Let's get back to the map. And we will not take these things from beside the house because they do not belong to us. Right, we haven't found the witch's hut yet. Or the lost boy. Lizard Folk Village, so Lizardman Village. Abandoned Laboratory. Ooh, we really want that. We want to claim this region. For now, though, you would think that this wizard would be the witch who lives in the marsh, who, you know, for the witch to be near the wizard as well. Okay, let's stop and think, right? People here know about the witch who lives somewhere in the swamp. The boy was playing in the forest. They don't know about the wizard down here. So the witch should either be closer or really easy to find. So I kind of want to say this side of the river. How are we doing? Right, let's cross over. No, we're outside our borders again, apparently. Our borders... Huh. So that's inside our borders. This is like right on the edge. I mean... It's early morning. It would be nice to go a little this way. Let's explore a little. Overgrown pool.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, look, people need to rest. We're not going in there. We are camping. We are definitely hunting. It'll take longer, but maybe worthwhile.
I really admire Guy and the Archknights of Avestan. I hope we can do some good in the world like they did. We just seem so... I don't know. We are not the heroes I imagined the Archknights to have been.
Don't be sad just because we don't measure up to some book. Even if it was based on real people, I am sure they didn't always agree. Don't focus on what we struggle with. Write your story about what we do well.
She keeps spoiling the cooking. That's bad.
Arrest is in order.
Wait, what? We got attacked? Fine. We're gonna have to deal with it.
Charge!
What do we got? I see 3 foes. And I see all of them. Okay, job done. Lindsay! Magic missile is your friend. Nobody seems to be sleeping, so that's great. Right, Harim. We've been caught napping. You know what? Yeah, Divine Five is a great spell. Now, get over there.
Become mad.
You won't be fighting this turn, but you will next. Guess what? We're charging.
Bring it!
Okay, apparently we're not charging. Works. Just go for an acid splash. You know, because you can. Okay, fine. Go for you. You're closer.
You can't stop me.
Well, apparently not. Oh, hello. You're gonna get hit. Ah, someone was caught sleeping. Fine. Mate, you got no
Let us
idea.
strike as one!
I'd hazard a guess Amiri's not going to be standing there next time. Also, with this interrupted camp, we'd probably be better off going back to the capital. Right, Harim,
Repent.
get the bugger. That was terrible. Oh, you can't charge because you are tired, of course. But you can strike and stride. Yeah, try shooting now, you Wally. In light of that, actually, let's get down here. There we go.
Consider me provoked.
Do we even want to? No. Nice to know we're not safe, though. Look, just in case Amiri doesn't drop this foe, let's get a second warrior over there. It's not even worth shooting in, really.
Any last wishes?
Yep. Someone's got a death wish.
Your life ebbs low.
Harim, we need to work on that violence of yours.
They go down!
Wow. XCOM dice and then some. Right.
This is for you!
We can do it!
Serious XCOM dice. Okay.
Do not falter!
Right. Well. Problem solved.
This is where I step up.
Yep. Problem solved. I mean, hey, look, if we're gonna be, like, exhausted anyway, right? Can we get back to bed, please? You know, because, like, this is our camp. You know. Apparently we can't. That's quite annoying. I mean, we can obviously select the camp, but we can't apparently use it. That's a shame. And because we're overloaded, right? Fine. Look, we would like to get back to camping here. You know, okay, fine. We'll even use rations this time, okay? Just to try and make it go a bit better for us.
Your sword is so heavy. Maybe you should carry a smaller weapon and wear more serious armor.
Yeah, right. Why do I need armor? My enemies can barely raise their hands before they fall on the ground. That wouldn't be so easy if I was swinging a toothpick.
Well, we'll see about that. Valerie is trying in vain to fasten one of the many buckles of her armour. It appears that the clasp is completely stuck. Well, let's try and help her. Can I help you? Valerie tugs at the belt a few more times, then finally sighs and turns to you. I would appreciate it. You identify the problem effortlessly and fix the buckle. Valerie turns her head to see what you're doing and leans almost against your face. Noticing this, she blushes slightly and pulls away. Thank you. Well, why would I molest her? She's too tall. Well, always glad to help. I'm not gonna, you know, try and make something dirty of it or rub her nose in it. Just be honest,
now.
you know? Now let's get out of here and go back to town and buy some heavier armor, actually. I mean, damn it, we were going to investigate this place. We're right here. We're also very near to our encumbrance limits, so yeah, let's absolutely just be going back to bloody Tuskdale. Where we will no doubt probably need to rest.
I need to catch
Yep.
my breath.
Still got construction work there, I see. That's okay though, that's okay. We got rubbish to sell. And then maybe check in with the armourer. So I've gone for about an hour again. I was hoping for like shorter episodes, and I've just been immersing myself in the game and having fun. So maybe that's a good thing, you know? Hopefully you, the viewers, if you're still watching by this point, have also been relatively engaged and enjoying yourselves. Maybe, I mean, look, yeah, I know a load of you who are interested in Wrath of the Righteous will already have been viewing videos to do with that, but maybe it's like a bit of a way to look into things. I should ask him, but he is kind of a bit out of touch with Dwarven culture. Let's just see what he's got. armor. Where's that? Mithril full plate? No. No, no, no. Adamantine full plate, that's more like it. That's more than we can afford. Okay. Knowing that though, he is into weapons and armor, so yeah. Sell that. Alright. Look, it's not about the money, it's about the encumbrance values, okay? Again, your grace is a religious honorific, not a secular one. Right. We do need some more camping supplies. Currently on 2 again. There we go. Do we have stuff to sell? We should keep hold of that. Oh yeah, we got another one of these to take back. Definitely be doing that before the episode ends. You know what? Flog these off while I'm here. Probably don't need both of these. Hey, have you got any good armor? Oh, that looks fancy. Full plate +1. No more adamantine full plate though. Right, okay. We'll sell one of these. We don't need 2. And then back to the, what we generously call a throne room, to conduct some state business. Is that blue hair? Oh no. No, 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 no.
Follow me.
Are you going to start lecturing people about your pronouns? You might have to get out of this, apparently. That is unacceptable. We can't have state executions for being an SJW yet, can we? That'll have to wait a few years. You know, if they start getting out of hand. Look, if they behave and they're alright people, it's lovely. Right? We don't want any trouble here. We don't need people causing aggro. Hello, storyteller. I've apparently come across some more relics. Found shards of an ancient artifact. May I? The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack. This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact known as the yeah, it's got the nexus of double crosses. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so he doesn't have that. What do we... Okay, more tokens of the Dryad. So there might not be a token of the Dryad artifact. Belongings of brave heroes, yeah, all 5 of them. So that would be the Taldan soldiers. Okay. And would you like to... unlikely regarding the magic. Okay. So either he may eventually become helpful in a more magical role, or he's just outright refusing there. Politely. Let's see what we can tidy up here before we head on out again. Okay, so first off, ooh, soon we will be able to put her in charge of... Nope, we won't. Okay. So in a little under a week's time, we'll be able to put someone in charge of that. No new issues just yet. 36 build points. we should spend some of those. And it might be wise to get one of these out of the way. It's nice, it's reasonably quick. Oh, is it wise though? We don't have enough to rebuild the Temple of the Elk. If we want to keep pushing for growth, we want community, military, and economy. Although building the other things would be really helpful. I should look at events first, shouldn't I? Oh, yeah, barracks. I should build these barracks here. And I should build them next to the longhouse, near the centre of town to be able to get to the wall and defend the place. There we go. It'll be a long time building, and we won't be building anything else anytime soon. Next week we might start a new building project. Yes, we're going slow and steady. +3 military, +3 community, +3 loyalty, economy. So hang on, economy, loyalty, community, military. Economy, loyalty, community, military. Okay, so these four that are ranking quite highly at the moment. Anyway, that would push us to another rank up situation, which we don't want to do until we've got this situation under control. Okay, and with that, I think... but in 2 days, no, 5 days time we want to be back here. Well, I think it's time to end the episode. I'm definitely going to end this one here now. I hope those of you who've watched it have enjoyed it, and if you have, stick around for the next one. I hope you'll like that one too. But for now, I'm going to say bye-bye and see you next time.